Hello Cancer, and welcome to your October reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is the Eight of Pentacles. So of course we're talking here about your investment and what you're invested, focused passion, grounded passion, red pants here. And what you're doing and all of that. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Two major arcanas here. Wheel of Fortune, this is when we understand something and finally the circumstances of our lives can turn. And the Fool is that leap of faith into that movement. And after I have the King of Swords. So King of Swords, there's a clarity, there's an expression, there's planification, integrity, my truth. This is how I am acting out there, okay? So, under our Eight of Pentacles, I have the Pope and the Lovers. Now, that is very... It's like if at the beginning of the month you're using your discernment and making a choice into what you are going to invest yourself in. Commit, invest, engage, engagement in this life. In this is what I want to produce. This is what I am choosing. When my two brains are so synchronized that my inspiration and how I will translate it into this reality are balanced. Under our Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, I have you, King of Cups. And then under that, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So, King and Queen of Cups under these two major arcanas. So I'm not surprised here. And when I was saying that kind of conjunction, a synchronization of your right brain and your left brain here, okay, in your waters and your Cancer. So here, this is almost like if you've decided to remove the lid. Okay, that Four of Pentacles here, that was probably where you were before Cancer. You know, keeping safe, keeping, you know, like this. I'm holding on, I'm keeping the lid on that cup of water. Being able to do the movement. You look at the body language of these two cards. The body language of this guy, the body language of this guy. So you see that there is a huge difference, and the biggest difference is in that body language. So the feminine was tight, okay, closed up, in fear. And so that transformation, that choice here was a bit to release that and start trusting. In the Four of Pentacles, there's fear, there's no trust. In the Fool, there's trust. And here under our King of Swords, we have Justice and the Two of Pentacles. So of course, when you were closed up, you probably juggled a lot, okay? Between your inner world and outer world. Maybe between what you really wanted to invest yourself in, Eight of Pentacles. But there, did not dare of actually putting yourself out there. There's a lot of putting yourself out there kind of thing, okay? Under that, but with Justice, here is, and King of Swords, Justice. What do they have in common? A sword in their hand. A clarity that brings back balance. Because before there wasn't balance. You were juggling. And so that releases, and that's why these two are kind of reversed here, releases some kind of prison stiffness, prison, mental prison, and that is because you are finally looking at things from a completely different angle. Here there's total ownership of this is what I want to do and what I want to invest in and so on. The fear of the outside is resolved here. Bottom of the deck, I have, of course, the Chariot, which is movement forward. And this is what I feel is from a place of stagnation, analysis, paralysis, I don't know, to yes, this is it. I am owning myself. This is what I'm feeling. And this is where I'm going. Let's clarify this for you, Cancer. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Cancers for the month of October 2021. Okay, let's look at the, okay, so the King of Cups came out right away with this. And here we have the Five of Cups. So of course, if there's, you know, sadness and grievings, and they can be like old grievings that go all the way back to your childhood and whatnot, even other lives. If that is associated into what you invested, focused, passionately invested yourself, it's very hard to go back into that leap of faith kind of thing. But here with the King of Cups, this is mastering our waters. This is the Man of Tao. This is the capacity to, I know how I am feeling here, and I am honoring this. Let's look at your Wheel of Fortune and the Fool spirit. Wheel of Fortune and the Fool for Cancer. Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Emperor. Six of Cups. Look at that. This is taking action into this world, but based on a healed heart chakra. This is beautiful. The Emperor is our capacity to control our life, in what we invest in how we, what we're going for, how we express ourselves, and so on. It's our masculine side. Six of Cups. It's beautiful. Okay. King of Swords. King of Swords, Queen of Cups. So again, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups sandwiching the Emperor. So it is a true, and here I have the King of Pentacles. It is a true synchronization of your left and right brain, of your masculine and your feminine, of your inner world and your outer world. You are actually going to rebalance this. Let's look at the Pope. Ace of Swords, clarity. I think that you understand something, or you arrive with that. Okay, so it's either right at the beginning of the month, or you know, it was last month, but there's that clarity into what you want to, how you want to bring your, let's say, your spiritual understanding, your discernment in what you want. Because the Pope, You know, he blesses and he banishes. This yes, this no, using our discernment. He makes this gesture, as above, so below here. So this is what I want to bring concrete into this reality. I'm making the choice. I'm not conflicted about it anymore. 5 of Wands. Show me the Lovers. And I'm making a choice. The Lovers is a choice. It's a choice with the Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. You're going to bring yourself stability, security, abundance on a much different level. You're going to invest in your worth, in your expansion. You're going to invest in you. But on a very conscious manner. The Tower here with that Ace of Swords, the Pope and the Gemini, the Lovers, this is really a Tower of Enlightenment. Oh, okay, I get it now. So it was like if before there was this little lack of investment. Investment of you in you. Let's look at that. Let's look at that King of Cups under the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. 2 of Swords. A choice before moving into action. Who am I? And the clarity is coming, or you got the clarity. This is who I am. This is what I love. This is what I vibrate inside. And it's the whole, you know, concept of I trust life because I trust myself. Six of Swords here with the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Because what you were holding on to, that maybe created that insecurity or that lack of investment, because there's a big question of investing ourselves here. You're letting it go. You're moving past through it, because anyway, it was just like, you know, projection, 7 of Cups. Nothing was happening. Full of ideas, full of creativity, but you were never moving into action in it. And now you're going to move into action in it. So you won't be juggling anymore. Show me 2 of Pentacles and the Justice. Here is the Ace of Pentacles. And here is the repeat of our 8 of Pentacles. Yes. And the 5 of Wands, but at this point it is conflicted. So you're not conflicted anymore into where do I invest myself. I mean, during the month here, it's going to become more and more clear, and you're going to make that choice of honoring, this is where I feel, this is what I vibrate, and you will actually have that decision of doing it. So no more analysis paralysis, letting ourselves imagine, dream until the dream itself loses its own power, and then we're into another project in our mind. You will move into the physicality of things. If that was your case, Ace of Cups here. Show me the Hangman. 10 of Swords. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. And here is what we want, that Knight of Wands. This is, I'm going for it. No matter what. That's the energy of the Knight of Wands. So finishing your cycle of swords here, where what you were holding on to was preventing you from being in complete action, complete, like, this is what I want to manifest, I'm doing it. I'm starting my business. I'm doing this, or whatever it is in your case. I'm going for that degree. I'm going for that. The clarity is there into what you want to invest yourself in. Commit into living in your that masculine side, that emperor side. Activation of your emperor kind of thing. Yeah. You're actually going to engage yourself. You're going to go for it. And I think it's going to be very successful. So, engagement. I'm going to call it like that. For some of you, it can be on the romantic level, but it's mostly engaging yourself in you, in your life, in your purpose, in whatever. Pope, lovers, and Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's going to take a leap of faith, and you're going to have to really know who you are and decide who you are. All right. Okay, my beautiful Cancers. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to the channel if you like to watch this. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email you write to me, I write to you back. And thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. This month on the new moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. And of course, this month it is the new moon in Libra, all about that balance in our relationships, in our dynamic with the universe, and all of that. Okay. So also happy Halloween at the end of the month. Samhain, Shamain, depending on how you pronounce it. It is the time where the veil will be a bit thinner here, so we can say our hellos and our messages to the ones that have passed and to the dimensions right beside us. We can say hello to the lights of beings. So, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye, Cancer.